That's right. Tyler Ball from Independence, the third ball to race in the hobby stocks tonight. They're in the 27B, and oh boy, here comes row number next.
For the final 3 starters, from Peyton, the 21X, that's Topless Joe,
Yes.
Joe Doran. Then from Fairview, Montana, the 51E is Ethan New. And your 9th and final starter in the 103 from Minot, North Dakota, that is Alex Twite.
Kennedy's here again tonight.
Kennedy Root in the house.
Yeah.
Oh,
And we're
even
Facebook Live right
Kennedy.
now.
We are?
Yeah,
Yeah.
right
Where?
now on the Facebook.
My
it looks
Race
like.
Pass.
Where's the camera at?
Live.
There's
We're
no
not.
can't wait.
Just
We're-
the audio is, and the video on the racetrack.
Yeah,
Oh.
we're not physically live.
Oh.
Kind of feeling a little dead right now. What have you been doing all day, Kennedy? Was you helping with the big Super Sunday sale T-shirts? Did you?
No.
No, that was work.
No, that's too much work.
Yeah. So Mom down there working?
Yep.
Dad's been working all day. He's been all over the place.
Yes, he has. What have you been doing all day?
Driving around.
Oh, yeah?
Golf cart.
Yep. All day long.
All day long, nothing but driving the
9
golf cart?
a.m.
9 a.m. It's a full day.
Yeah, that is a lot of golf cart driving. How many miles do you think you put on, Kennedy?
What?
How many miles do you think you drove?
Oh, we got a trouble down
Is that
there in
meeting
turn
house
number
done?
2.
No, more. Yeah.
They're going to keep
About 10 miles.
keep going over there, Jerry, but we've got Tylen Lambertus out in front, Brian Ashburn second, Tom Killen Jr. third with 1 lap down.
So they'll work on down the back straightaway. We'll bring you back a little bit, Kennedy. Watch this.
Here comes Topless Joe.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Topless Joe down around the bottom of the 21X machine, and it is right there, your race leader, Tyler Lambertus, Brian Ashburn, the 13, and Tom Killen Jr. in the 1X machine. That's your top 3 transfer cars. Field of work down into turn number 3 and 4, side-by-side action for the number 2 spot. Ryan, remember, top 2 redraw, 3rd makes the show. 4th right now, Topless Joe might have to go work on the farming crew.
Down into turns 1 and 2. It's still Lambertus, your race leader. Ashburn and Killen 2 and 3. They were side by side. Now they're going to break it down into single file formation with Doran in pursuit. Doran going way upstairs, down in turns 3 and 4. Thought maybe he's going to try to diamond that corner. Instead, he's going to stay up top, trying to get a run to the outside of Killen. Right now, he's on the pole of a B main, looking to race his way into the A main tonight. Doran searching high, searching low. 4-car breakaway, looking for 3 spots. Lap number 5, this time by.
Off of turn number 4, it's going to be the 2014 Lambertus. Now look at Joe Doran to the bottom of the racetrack. Topless Joe.
Oh.
That's not how you want to go
Joe,
there.
no.
Oh, no. Look out, Peyton. Topless Joe's spinning. It will be Lambertus, still your race leader. Lambertus on out front, down the front straightaway they'll go. It will be your race leader, Lambertus. Hustling on down, Brian Ashburn in the 1 junior of Tom Killen Jr. Working on down, white flag in the air, 1 to go.
Nose to tail, the top 4 battle down on turns 1 and 2 for 3 transfer positions. It's going to be Ashburn dropping low. Oh, look out, your race leader Lambertus gets sideways. Collects Ashburn. That will allow the 1 of Killen to race by for the lead. Here comes Joe Doran. They're going to go side by side for the win off of 4. Wow, what a change of events there. Killen races to the win. Doran goes second, and Ethan New, we never said his name all race long, has made the A main tonight. Wow.
What in the wide, wide world of sports is going on around here?
Last half a lap got interesting there for sure.
Oh, you ready for heat race number 10?
I don't know after that if I can take that.
Michael Swenson out of Boscobel, Wisconsin. Boscobel in the 54. And Justin Uterman from Rocky Ford, Colorado. Oh, my goodness, in the 420.
Row 2 from Minot, North Dakota. Caden Appelt is the 70. And to his outside, the 51 XX from Tama, Dustin Filloon.
I will see the 7 MJ from Farmington, New Mexico. That's Miley Joanne. And it will be David Carter from Fremont, Nebraska, the 2C.
Final 3 starters from Coon Rapids. That is Christian Cook in the 01. From Adel, the 13N, that's Dylan Nelson, past Super Nationals champion. And from Mason City, the 127 is Andrew Inman.
Hey.
Miley Joanne Goldwich-Rames is her full name. On MRP, it's Miley Joanne.
Now I just did see on the live look in somebody, Tyler Hagan has asked where Flo and Mingo.
They don't normally show up for the Prelude,
No,
do they?
they've been on a weekend getaway with Wade. I got a Snapchat from Flo last night.
Jerry?
Yes,
Thought you
Kennedy.
could outsmart me.
What do you mean? No.
I turned the mic on.
So he will be bringing the girls tomorrow.
Oh, he's bringing it.
Yes, he's got them. Well, no, I was going to tell you when you want to talk, you push the button. When you don't talk, push the button.
I know.
All right.
I'm a pro.
Are you going to announce this?
Oh, what am I announcing?
The race, Kennedy. Come on.
Turning around the corner.
Whoa, hang on. Look out. Look at Destin Falloon got a big run. Around the old 420 of Uterman as they, coming together.
Man, they are fanned out for almost 5 deep, trying to figure out where they want to run on this 3rd mile. It is 51 double X.
That's
Falloon now chasing Swenson. 70 car of Appel had a good run early. Now he's going to be possibly in a 5-car battle for 1 transfer spot as they work off of 4. Here comes Uterman in the 420.
Down the front straightaway. It's going to be Swenson, Falloon, and Applet. Old chicken fried right there in the number 4 spot. Dylan Nelson, a former Super Nationals champion. Working right there in the number 4 spot down the front straightaway. Still that 54 of Michael Swenson. Your leader, followed by Falloon. Now up the hill goes Dylan Nelson, almost making contact with the 70 of Caden Applet out of Minot. Down off of turn 4, here we go.
They'll work down the front straightaway. Swenson, Falloon, and Appelt.
Appelt, thank you.
Appelt going to run in that 3rd position, but the battle is on for the lead now. Swenson trying to hold off Falloon. Falloon had it earlier. Here comes that 51 double X. He'll run low just as Nelson will on Appel. Side by side, 2 rows deep. Black flag though coming out.
For the 70 of
Or the
Appelt.
70.
Appelt right there under the black flag. We'll find out what for. Down the front straight or down the back straightaway. It's going to be the 51 double X of Destin Falloon, your leader. He's got Michael Swenson there in the number 2 spot. Dylan Nelson 3rd.
And the 70 of Appel was black flag for leaking fluids. That is why he was sent pit side. What a race out front. What have I missed, Jerry? I just peeked my head inside the...
Destin Falloon bobble, and here comes Chicken Fried. Old Dozers are coming. Dylan Nelson got the 2-for-1 special right there. Dory said, boys, here he comes. Dylan Nelson's got the white walls wound up in your new leader.
Nelson leads. Oh, look out, Falloon. He spun the tires down there off the throttle. Thought maybe that was going to allow Miley Joanne to sneak into the A. She's got one last shot here as they work off of 4. It will be Nelson, your winner. Swenson will join him in the redraw, and Falloon will join them both in the A main. 2 more hobby stock heats before we get to our Mod Light Bs. Here is the lineup for Heat 11.
Jacob Floyd from Cedar Rapids, Iowa, going to be on the pole, the 14J, and it will be Taylor Gruder from Grand Island, Nebraska, the 33G.
Row number 2 from Bismarck, North Dakota, Tyson Grinstead is in the 82T. And from Glencoe, Minnesota, the 53 is Travis Kester.
Then we'll see Trenton Newhouse from Quasqueton, Iowa, the 7N, and Chad Volt from Lake Crystal, Minnesota, the 32V.
Final 3 starters from Merrill, Iowa. The 14Z is Zach Bales. From Price, Utah, the 711 is Pace Herrera. And from Melcher, Dallas, Ryan Wells in the 89R.
Are we taking over now?
Top, go ahead.
Taking over.
We've been waiting for
Houston,
you.
you get to do your job. You get to... There you go.
I'm not a good announcer.
He told me. You said
You want to announce?
You want to announce? Come on, get up here. Someday you could be in this booth.
Someone was dumb enough to hire us. If you don't have confidence in yourself, you'll be all right.
Who are you? What's your name?
Houston Smith.
Well, you got to put
You
the
gotta put the
microphone
mic-
up by your mouth.
Houston Smith.
Houston Smith
Houston Smith.
is your brother Hunter?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. So you think you can announce?
She came from Colorado.
You come from Colorado?
Yeah. Skipping the week of school.
Don't tell everybody we're Facebook Live right now. Just tell them you don't feel well.
We are all on Facebook Live right now. Come and tune in.
Houston, you gonna do this or Kennedy? You gonna help him?
I will just go off of numbers because I don't know names.
Well, they're right up here on the screen. Get up here.
starting off here going into corner 1. 33 and 14 coming down the back straightaway. 33 has a run, but 14 tells him no, he's not going to go. 53 here getting underneath the 33. 32 and can't tell what number that is. They're getting close. Down the front straightaway. 14J is your leader. The 53 and 14 are getting door to door here. 33 is going to try the high side.
Oh,
and he turns
no.
him.
I'm going to assume
a little bit will pile up in 3, and we're going to go yellow.
well, black flag,
We're going to see the
actually.
black flag first.
And we are going to see the black flag for,
Let me guess the 50. Was it 53?
That's what I'm guessing.
Yellow is now out.
With the caution lights on, we'll see here Jacob Floyd, the 14J involved down there. I believe it was the 53 that come in there and got him.
That would be Travis Kester, if that is the case.
Nick is looking and waiting patiently to give him the bad dog no biscuit right there.
You've practiced this, haven't you?
my
You've
dad
done this
announced
before.
that I-76.
Okay, well, it's in
Oh,
the
so
genes
yes,
then.
Yes, his
I've
dad
heard a little
did.
bit.
Yes, I remember. We've listened to him. Is your brother jealous right now?
Sorry, Hunter.
Yeah. I see all the names are right there.
Right in order every time they cross this, the order they're in.
When Ryan and I were your age many moons ago, we had to do this with paper and pencil.
And memory.
And memory. Actually,
Since then,
Ryan's
Jerry
a
had
little
to-
older, so he had to use a chisel and a hammer.
Jerry had to learn to read so he could announce in today's world. There's the instant replay on Longacre Racing Products. You see the 53 and 14 getting together. And
Yeah, I think he just plumb dumb dumped him right there. Got her in a little too tough.
another bing, bang, boom, or boom, bang. Got him. Ooh, door slam. Didn't see that one.
That last dude to the party was pretty crazy.
The last one of the party is the one that's always been drinking somewhere else, Jerry.
Oh, that's what I say.
So many laps are down.
Hey,
We are 2 out of 8 laps down.
Brandon Shirapana tuned in. Oh, the real deal. Jim Cox up in Canada tuned on in.
We're lights out, going green this time. Bye.
All right, give her a whale.
Here we go, down the front straightaway. Taylor Gruder has a nice run. Pace Herrera is slowly reeling him in. He has a little bit of a better corner. He's going to get under him. Oh, 33 gets loose. There goes Pace Herrera, your new race leader. The 7 and 32 are door to door on the backstretch. 7's going to try the low side. He's going to give him the slider. It works. And down he goes for 3rd.
Trent Newhouse up into the number 3 spot now. Herrera, your leader. Gruder in the number 2 spot. Hey, we still got a battle for that number 2 spot. Here comes the 32.
32's coming back up. He's catching the 7. He's going to try the low side now. Not quite enough for him to try the slider, though. Here he goes, door to door on the front stretch. Will he get him this corner? Oh, he's going to file back behind him and try and run the line with everyone else.
What is Pace Herrera, your race leader? Taylor Gruder and Trenton Newhouse, your top 3 transfer cars. Green high, 2 to go.
Chad Volk and Tyson Grinstead are going to get a little bit close up here. White flag one more time around. Trenton Newhouse and Chad Volk are going to fight for that transfer spot. He has one more chance here to try and get that transfer.
Checkered flag out. Pace Herrera going to pick up the win. Taylor Gruder and Trenton Newhouse, your top 3 transfer cars. So you've been practicing that?
No.
You didn't practice it? That's
Just
okay.
listening to Dad, were you? Is that what you do?
Yeah.
That's in, what, Fort Morgan?
Yeah.
I-76 Speedway?
Joe Bellin promote. Is that one?
His uncle does.
Oh.
Yeah.
Didn't he used
It's
to
all in
know?
the family.
Oh, yes. Ready for heat race number 12?
Let's
last
do
one of
this
this one, last one of this session.
Final one of this session. Let's do it.
All right, going to be Tyler Blythe there out of Beatrice, Nebraska. The 8, Joe Wollenhop from Neola, Iowa in the 4WX.
In the second row from Des Moines, the J7 is David Simpson. To his outside from North Platte, Nebraska, Rob Durfee in the R20.
We'll see Austin Lundquist from Sioux City, the 96, and Corey Probst out of Brewster, Minnesota, the 75C.
Fourth and final row from Mankato, Minnesota, Corey Black in the 5K. And from Scranton, the 38R is Aaron Rudolph.
See, Kennedy, you did a nice job.
Yeah.
Now you give it a,
shot.
You
You know what sounds good right now, Jerry?
what?
A fruit cup.
Oh, are you going to go get us some?
For me, maybe.
I think she's asking you to go down and get her a fruit cup while she announces the race.
No, I'm saying it sounds good.
It does sound
That
good.
does sound good.
The fruit dip.
Yes, that's the best.
My dad was licking the cup of the fruit dip last time.
Are you sure that wasn't the Jello shot he was taking?
Sandra
No, it
Ebo
was
says Jer Bear is losing his
The
job.
thing,
she
he loves
thinks.
it.
Why is it always me that has to lose my job?
Well, holy smoke.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of smoke out of that holy smoke car, isn't it, Kennedy?
Yeah.
Off of turn number 2 down the back straightaway, it is Joe Wallenhop, the 4WX. Is that the 4WX? Is that the 4-weather machine? Is that what that is?
Exactly, that's
There's
the
some
4-weather
smoke.
car.
A lot of smoke.
A lot of it.
Down the front straightaway, it's going to be Joe Wallenhop. I believe lives just south of the racetrack now. Moved to Boone here about a year ago. Oh, Aaron Rudolph, Lundquist tried.
Oh, that's 7 of Simpson. Talk about shooting the gap.
I tell you what.
And then he's not going to go anyway.
Now he's going to say, like, well, I think really what happened is he soiled himself, and it's a little squishy in the seat down there. So he's like, I'm just going to stop before I make a bigger mess than I already did. Wallenhop, your race into the 8 of Travis Bythe in the number 2 spot, and Corey Probst, the 2020 Hobby Stock National Champion, sitting there in the number 3 spot. Down the front straightaway we go. 5 laps remaining in this one.
Working on lap number 4 this time as Corey Probst runs the low side on Blythe. Again, you're going to take the top 3 to the A, but only 2 will redraw. Probst easily makes it past that 8 car up into the 2nd position. Now going to challenge Wallenhop for the race lead. Wallenhop run on the top side. But laps number 4 in the scoring column. Jerry, we're halfway home.
So getting rid of the 20 for Rob Durfee. So the smoke was getting worse, and just going to say one of 2 things. It's a little bad, and let's help save you an engine for tomorrow. Down the front straightaway, Corey Probst is on the button. Watch him into turn number 1. Probst on downstairs. Wallenhop is right there. Off with turn number 2 and down the back straightaway will be Probst and Wallenhop right into the sun. That get right there gives you a great feel of what those drivers see when they go down the back straightaway. Keep your eyes on the Jumbotron. Fear of the grounds is also at home. You saw the great shot from the FVP drone as the sun is in that sweet magical spot where it comes just a little tough to see. The drone up a little higher, you can imagine driving on in there. The visors are taped up as they bring him on down the white flag and 1 to go. What'd you find out, Ryan Clark?
I didn't go in to ask a question. I went in to provide some information.
Oh.
I'll tell you.
Oh, okay. You
later.
tell me.
Later.
Alrighty.
Off a 4-1 final time, checkers will fly Corey Probst. Your winner, Wallenhop and Blythe, will complete your top 3.
So I think we're giving you 1B main for the ModLites. Next on the 3, my race pass looking.
The only thing was, Corey Probst pre-registered. He would be in the race of champions.
Watch his replay right here.
I told
Who
that
got this for me?
Corey Probst.
Oh, boy. Watch this here from the drone there on the Jumbotron and at home. Rudolph gets around, and then watch. Man, that was close. The dipping's in the bottom there. Let's go ahead and let's get some B main action coming, Ryan Clark. It'll be no other than ModLites, B main number 1. We're going to see it. It'll be Mike Pershing out of Colchester, Illinois, the 16 Pete Garrison Anderson of Huxley, the 9G.
Row 2 from Searcy, Arkansas, Gage Rains in the 31 from Milo Dylan Bush in the 96.
Going to see the 65 of Joe Boyle out of Kokomo, Indiana, and Bryce Vowan out of Marion, West Memphis, Arkansas, the 51.
In row 4 from Madrid, Trayson Glick in the 5G. The 0 from Hot Springs, Arkansas, Jason Castleberry.
22 out of Lumberton, Texas is Christopher Buxton, and Paul Albin out of Hot Springs, Arkansas, the 74A.
On to row number 6. That will be Derek Foster from Maxwell, the 19 Double D. The 19 from Lumberton, Texas is Chris Dana.
Then we'll see Charlie Legier in the 53, the 10 of Ben Baker, Michael Mann, the 24, the 20 of Jeff Stenzel, Kyle Demo in the 22K, Corey Stevenson in the 5 and the 04 of Jacob Rayburn. Here we go to the green flag.
Down the back straightaway, the field will work. It is Mike Pershing and the 9G of Garrison Anderson. That's your top 2. Anderson's going to lead lap number 1. Gage Rain slides up from that second row into the 2 spot for the first lap. Quick to challenge Anderson for the race lead as the field works down the back straightaway.
Dylan Bush, oh, hang on, got one down through the infield. Find the brakes there, bud. He'll get her woed up down there. It is going to be right here. Gage Rains in the 31 car. Looking to the inside of Garrison Anderson. Anderson and Rains are side by side down the back straightaway. Dylan Bush and the 16 car right there of Mike Pershing. Remember the top 6 transferring. Top 6 transfer as they hurry on down into turn number 1 and 2. 10 car of Baker under the black flag. Not sure what for as we hurry down the back straightaway. New race leader Gage Rains going to bring him down the boulevard. Rains, then it is the 9G of Garrison, Bush, Bowen, Pershing, and Glick, your top 6.
Took 18 from the heats, 2 B mains, 6 from each. We'll get 30 cars into the final A main qualifier tonight for your Stealth Racing Stars IMCA ModLites. It is still Gage Rains out in front trying to pull away from the pack. Anderson runs in second. Here comes Bryce Vowan, continues to make some marching moves. He'll draw to the inside of Bush. He'll take over the 3rd spot off of turn number 2.
Of course, Bryce Vowan in a wreck last night. They thrashed on that car and got it back together. And he is looking to storm his way through. Got one around in turn number 4. We'll see what happens as we keep them clean and green so far. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Wheeling caution lights are on, and we're under Orlando Performance Springs caution period. So yellow coming out for the, can't really get a number on that car from the vantage point up here.
It's like the 22, but must be Buxton.
Looks like we do have a disqualification in the hobby stocks. The 51E in Heat 9 was disqualified for a infraction with the rear control arm bushing, or trailing arm bushings. Kennedy, Josh got you the fruit. So look in the window. Josh is right there. Knock on the window. Tell him oh, she gives loves. Gives it, you gave him a heart.
He gives you fruit. He gives me Reese's peanut butter cups.
Yeah.
You think fruit's better for you?
Yes.
You don't have a sweet tooth?
All right, kids.
You guys leaving?
Apparently.
Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah.
Must be a union break since they're
Union break. We got to wait another B main for a union break for us. Hey, remember that thing you reminded me of? I went and put the trophies together.
Put the trophies together and get some AAA batteries.
Bobby Lincoln's got me hooked up on some AAA batteries. I might not even have to remember to stop and get them.
Really?
Bobby Lincoln.
Got
I
US 30
US
beer
30
back
beer
here.
back here too from Bobby Lincoln.
I get 3 cans of that.
You can have 3 cans. Ooh.
Oh, I already see a black flag coming out.
Yeah, but I think they've been trying to get. Well, that's the 22. That was your caution car. The Buxton under the black flag being told you need to leave. It's one and done. It's not.
What are you going to do? Not pay me? Yeah, that's pretty much what's going to happen.
Yeah. If you don't heed the warning,
I think
then
you get 2 free laps, and then the third one, you're.
Yeah. After we've seen it happen.
You thought he was upset before.
Oh yeah.
Down the back straightaway into turn number 3. The race is on for the lead. Bryce Fallon continues his march to the front. He'll draw to the inside. Reigns for the lead. 2 laps to go. Still Range and Vallon 1 and 2. Anderson, Demo, Glick, and Busch round out your top 6.
2 to go. Now a lap and a half remaining in this one. It is Reigns up there, your race leader, not holding the reins back on that horse as he tries to keep it up there. Bryce Vallon, can he do it? Boom, bang, got him that time. Bryce Vallon, the race lead in the 51 car. Reigns back there, then it's Kyle Demo, Garrison Anderson, Teresa Glick, and Dylan Busch as they work their way down into turn number 3 and 4. Checkers out, Bryce Vallon out of Marion, West Memphis, Arkansas in the 51, followed by Reigns, Demo, Glick, Anderson, and Pershing. So that does wrap up the My Race Pass live look-in for this session.
Whoa.
What?
There was an executive decision made. You are not on the executive committee. We got one more B main for the ModLites. Let's give it to the folks for free.
I mean, I'm all for giving it to him. I was just told in my headset,
no,
read out, so that's what I was doing.
No, we're going to let the final B main.
Oh, so we're going to give him like a bonus?
We are.
Wow. Doug Williams in the 9W going to be on the pole out of Central Square, New York. And his outside out of Shelbyville, Tennessee. The 72 is Joseph Dunlop.
Row number 2 to the inside from West Des Moines. The 8N, that is William Nobles. And from Adel, the 0B is Colby Oberendt.
Mike Morrow out of Kelowna, Illinois in the 17M. And Grant Anderson from Huxley, the 2G, make up row number 3.
On to row number 4 from Mount Vernon, Texas. Chad Cunningham is in the 39C. And from Franklin, Kentucky, it's Dennis Cooper in the 81.
Then we will see right there to row number 5. It'll be the 11 of Dylan Hill from Wilburn, Arkansas. And the 5K is Matt Kites out of Fulton, New York. We'll see if he was able to get that thing back together. I don't see him pulling on after that hard crash on the back straightaway.
On to row number 6 from Huxley. The 9XL is Colin Anderson. And from Nevada, the 4 is Cliff Barber.
Then we will see the 73 of Cole Paul from Grimes and James Wannick out of Iowa City, Iowa, the 131.
In the 8th row from Wilburn, Arkansas, the B2 is Dalton Hill, and the 3T from Colchester, Illinois, Robert Thompson.
Final 2 starters going to be Matt Boyd out of Farmington, Missouri, the 52B, and Ben Blaylock out of North Fort Myers, Florida, the 49B. I mean, does one have to pay to be on this executive committee, or is this something you formed yourself in the last 10 minutes?
We do have an IMCA executive committee, Jerry.
Well, I guess you are the executive secretary.
No, we had, I am that. Jealous that you weren't in the committee meeting?
I don't know.
Thank you to the Rick and Rundle Watch Party checking in on IMCA TV over in Eastern Iowa. Final B main, final race of this session. Right now, we will come back with Quick Car Racing Products track prep session after this B main, but we're still looking for 6 to go to tonight's A qualifier. And right now, it is Doug Williams showing the way with 1 lap down.
Oh, they'll hustle on down that 0B of Oberman. Remember, he was upside down last night over in turn 3 and 4.
Looked like he was trying to do it again down in 1 and 2.
That's where I was going. I thought he was going to do her again. They'll hustle off at turn number 4 and down the front straightaway. Going to be that 9 of Doug Williams. Oberman, now it is Oberman, Morrow, Nobles, Grant Anderson, and Cunningham. That'll be Chad Cunningham in the 39th seat of the 6th spot. Now he's up to 5th. That's going to put the 2G of Grant Anderson in the bump spot.
Oberem got a little sideways over there in turn number 2, trying to hold on to that 2nd spot. He will do so, but Morrow closing quickly Williams now over a second and a half ahead of the rest of the pack. Cunningham in the 4th position, the 8N of Nobles in 5th, and that 81 of Cooper is on the bump. The white, orange, and blue 81 is in the final transfer position. This is your last chance to qualify for tonight's A-Main qualifier.
Are you telling me this is your last chance to dance?
Well, last chance to get into the last chance to dance.
Oh, so this is your last chance. But we'll have a last chance.
We'll have an A-Main tonight, yep.
Here we go. Down the front straightaway, it will be Doug Williams. Mike Morrow finally getting around. Colby Oberman. And it will be that 39C of Chad Cunningham, William Nobles, and Dennis Cooper. Now it's going to be Cunningham to the inside of the number 3 spot. William Nobles is going to try to take a peeky poo down there to the inside as they work off of turn number 4 and down the front straightaway. Still Dennis Cooper in the orange 81 numbered car. Whoa, back to the bike ride. Goes Oberman. Oberman right there might have scared something out of him real quick, as he did not get back in the throttle as he had the last couple times he bounced off the tires. As they work off of turn number 2 and down the back straightaway, the 9 of W of Doug Williams, your leader. Of course, the driver had a...
Oh, look out, trouble off of 2.
Ooh, boy, hang tight, hang tight.
The 2G of Grant Anderson had just made it into the top 6. Let the tail end slide out from under him over there, and then it all bottled up.
Tell you what, your leader got lucky. Doug Williams almost spun out trying to slow the car down. They went into turn 1, or just come past the flag stand, put the yellow lights on, and he carried a 10 of speed into turn 2 and hit the brakes, and the back end come out. And remember, if you're stopped on the yellow, doesn't matter when, who, what, when, where, how, or why you got there. Even if you spin out a 3/4 of a lap after we've been yellow, you are still in that yellow.
So 7 laps now have been scored complete. Sorry about that, Jerry. 7 laps down, 3 laps to go. Final B main for the ModLites here during this Super Nationals. Going to take 6 from this into the final A qualifier tonight. 30 cars are going to start. Going to take the top 10. That will comprise the outside 10 rows of tonight's championship dance.
Hey,
yes.
I have a question.
Yeah.
If a hobby stock racer hasn't registered yet for Super Nationals,
there
wants
is
to
one
come
place.
tomorrow,
There is one place you can do that.
and that's at IMCA.com.
IMCASupernationals.com.
IMCA
It is all through my race pass, and that's all password driven. We do not have passwords for your accounts. If you are going to register, you must do it online. And be sure you register for the 2024 IMCA Super Nationals. Do not register for Boone Speedway. That is the track registration. So if you have not registered yet, you need to register for the 2024 IMCA Super Nationals on my race pass. And that is something you are required to do. You cannot do it. You can do it at the track, but all it's going to do is slow the process of registration. So we ask and encourage you to do that before you even get in line. I know tomorrow and Wednesday are going to be the busiest days in the registration tent. The first days for each of those for the hobbies and sport mods tomorrow, plus late models and sport compacts on Tuesday. Mods and stock cars start qualifying on Wednesday. If you have not registered yet, please do so as soon as you can before you even set foot in the registration line at IMCASupernationals.com. That will improve the process for all parties involved, including yourself.
Doesn't affect me at all.
Doesn't affect you.
Nope. I'm always registered.
Because, and I'll explain, we had a few of these, and you may not understand it. If you're a driver listening, you'll understand this. When you register while you're standing in line to check in with the track crew, and you get to their window, it's the IMCA staff that you walk by already that has to confirm your entry. So if you register without getting your entry confirmed and get to the track staff first, you have to come back to the IMCA staff anyway. So before you even get in line, if you have not registered, please go to IMCASuperNationals.com.
So if you're standing in line and you don't do that and you go to the front, whoops, hang on, not to the front. Oh, red flag's out, got one upside down, red's out, red's out. Tommy tip over in turn number 2. Fire and safety making their way over there. Back half of the field got together and one up and over. So we'll get a car number over there, but driver okay, talking to safety crew. That is the 52 car, 52B of Matt Boyd. Just got in there with the 11 of Dylan Hill, and I'm not sure the other car that was involved. I believe the 73 of Cole Paul. All right, got a couple different angles here of that incident in turn 1 and 2. Watch the jumbos and watch it home. Watch the back half of the field. Watch the red 52. The 11 gets him, Cole Paul, and then he gets him again and says, let me just help you out over here. You don't look real good on 4 wheels. Dylan Hill there in the 11. Oh, he was actually up on top of him as he backed the car off. Go from the drone here. Whoop.
And I got the drone
here we go
out
to the catwalk.
among the people.
Let's see what we got in the catwalk. Yeah, maybe, hey, let's get the catwalk cams going up top. So let's get the catwalk. See if we see anybody that should or should not be here.
Should or should not be here.
Remember
Where's
you
that
saw
towel? Yeah, that's the guy that owes me money.
Yeah, and then that one guy, he said, get away from him. He owes me.
Well, we aren't going to recognize him from this. Oh, that one I do.
I recognize her. Rizzo. Oh, we're going to go back to, well, I think so we're going back to green.
7 down, 3 laps to go.
The top cams.
He's up there as a fan, and he knows it's Hawaiian Day.
Yes, he does. All right, getting ready to go back to the green flag.
Green, green high, white, and checkered. 3 laps to determine 6 qualifiers for the A main qualifier.
Here we go. Green flag is out. It'll be Williams, followed by Mike Morrow, Chad Cunningham. Right there, 1, 2, and 3 down the back straightaway.
Going to work across the stripe. Green high, just 2 laps to go now here in the final B main for the Stealth Racing Stars IMCA ModLites. It is Williams, Morrow, Cunningham, Nobles, Barber, and Cooper, your top 6. There are 7 cars left out there. Cole Paul on the outside looking in. He's got 1 lap to race his way in, Jerry. 1 lap to go.
So down the front straightaway, it's going to be Doug Williams, Mike Morrow, William Nobles, Chad Cunningham, Cliff Barber now, and Dennis Cooper. Everybody right now on track, with the exception of the 73, are going to the A. Oh, hang on, Cliff Barber got in there tough. Just a red flag got another one upside down. The 39C car, Tommy Tip over it there, Chad Cunningham out of Mount Vernon, Texas, as we go to the red flag, and I believe that one will be official, but we will wait for information in the tower. So Cunningham's car back on all 4 wheels. Triples. What was that? You're the best. Got a replay of that latest incident down there in turn number 3 and 4. Oh, going to be from the Joe Roan. Watch this. Cliff Barber in there, got in deep on Cunningham. Cunningham's going to go for his spin cycle and then just going to lose the battle with inertia and gravity. Gravity left the building and inertia took over. It is going to be another angle from up top, from the Rizzio, I believe. Right there, this is contact. And around, and here's where inertia goes. Cunningham's going to go for a ride. Try to get you an official finish here momentarily. For those of you watching at home on a little live look-in, been great to have you tuned on in. We're going to go ahead and drop you off. Tell you to head out to imcatv.com. So all drivers with the exception of the 4 car that were on track will transfer into tonight's main event. So head on out to IMCA TV, get the rest of the night and the subscription for the Super Nationals purchased on up, and check back with us later. We'll see you all week.